Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's night time and I decided, because I feel the ring light situation and also this phone and the focus is the bane of my life, that if I want to show you stuff, and sorry I look shit but I do, that I would do it like this. So continuing on with my makeup collection, I have done my primers, foundations, eyebrow and eyebrow and concealers, and now I'm going to do my bronzers. Now some of them are palettes, so they've got bronzer and highlight, so you'll end up seeing them in this one and that one. I might do some swatches of some of the bronzers, I might not, but I was going to do a swatch, because I don't know if you're like me, I love swatching my palettes, my eyeshadow palettes, my highlighters, and I love watching videos of people doing that. But I don't know if it's worth me like picking a palette. Like, I don't have anything that's new out, if you know what I mean. But like, so I've got the Carly Bible and Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I've got some Fenty ones and just different things that I got for birthday and Christmas, but I don't know if people would be like, we've seen this palette so many times, we don't need to see it swatched. But anyway, you can let me know in the comments. So I'm just going to start here because, so the first thing I have is this NYX palette. So this is the highlight and contour palette. So I'm showing you in this because it obviously has bronzers. I only use this one. I don't know, like on camera in here, this one looks light enough. But this is what I mean with like trying to do swatches and stuff. Like, I don't know, maybe I should try this one on myself, because it looks like I could probably get away with that. Right, I'm going to dull this down again just to see. But the one that I actually use possibly looks darker, does it? That's the one that I normally use, just in this palette, but that. This one, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, that is the NYX highlight and contour palette, but I would not use any of those as contour. I don't really contour. I want a cream contour. I really desperately want the Charlotte Tilbury contour one. And even when I did sell some stuff on Depop and eBay last year, I hunted high and low for the Charlotte Tilbury light to medium contour wand, and no one was selling it, or it was ridiculously priced, or it was sold out. So I really want to try that, and I don't know if there's any other good contour ones, cream contour out there. But if I was going to contour, I think cream contouring would be easier than powder personally. But anyway, so yeah, these are like the bronze shades in this. Pop that there. Okay, and then we have the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Film Star Bronze and Glow. So obviously I'm showing you it for the bronzer. I'm sure you'll have seen this before. I've had this for the longest time, but it still performs fine, so I ain't gonna get rid of it. It's a nice shade. I don't even know if that showed up, did it? You know, it's very subtle on my skin tone. I'm not like super pale skinned, but yeah, we're like that. Next up, I don't know which order to go in, maybe from here. So I have this e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. Now, my friend Laura tried to get me it from Ulta in America because I couldn't find it anywhere here in the UK, like in the shops. And then she couldn't find it either, so I managed to get this brand new on Depop, and this one is Tan Lines, so I think this is the lightest shade that they do. And I do love cream blush bronze highlights. They just, I don't know, they're just so nice. So as you can see, for a lot of people that wouldn't be pigmented enough, but I just really love it. And you can build it up as well. So there is that one. And it's so handy, like look at the size of it. Just pop that in your bag and off you go. Okay, next up, I have a Kevin Aucoin. This is the medium sculpting powder. So this is for contouring. So it's a kind of almost greyish toned product. I don't know if you're seeing that as well, but see that? I need to start using it, I really do. And I actually have it in this Kevin Aucoin, which is why it's in here. That's, again, it's the same one. So that's why that's in there. Those powders are not bronzers. Okay, the next thing I have got is this one by the Body Shop. This is the Coconut Bronze Matte Bronzing Powder, and I got the shade Fair. It does look like nothing, but it actually comes up a lot lighter, like in the pan. But I like it. Oh, it smells so good as well. I just like it. Like, I don't like intense bronzer. So if you're like me, then you'd probably like that one. It's like an inner wee shoe polished in, that's what I would call it. Right, let me just do that. Give that a swipey off. Okay, and then the next one is my Tarteist contour palette. So in this you get 2 highlighters, 2 bronzers. These 2 are bronzers. This is supposed to be a contour, look at the colour of it, and a blush. I only use this one because, let me just show you, right? This is the one that I use, right? This is the next one up, which I think is way too dark. Look at that, personally. And then this supposed contour shade. Are you kidding me? Who is that being a contour shade for? And I love this palette. It smells like mini eggs. Bring on Easter. But I mean, I'm sorry, who in the right mind is using that contour shade? I thought the whole point of contouring was to create a shadow to sculpt your face. That is going to make you look like someone's threw mud at you. Then I have my Hourglass palette, which I've had for ages as well. This is the Ambient Lighting Edit. So it has a finishing powder, 2 blushes, a highlighter and a bronzer. So this is a very, very light bronzer, but it's so lovely. Love it. I'm not going to swatch everything, but just to show you. Then I have this Charlotte Tilbury palette. Unfortunately, this one is limited edition, though I did manage to get it brand new on Depop. So if you want this, you might find it on there. This is the Glowing Pretty Skin palette. So that's what it looks like on the back. And in this, I'll hold it this way, you get your contour bronzer. So it's pretty light, but it works for me. You get your powder, airbrush powder, you get 2 blushes, and then you get 2 highlighters. But I'll show you these when we come to blush and highlight. But yeah, it is a really lovely colour, and it is a completely different tone to the Film Star Bronze and Glow. So there is that one. And then I have this, which again was an impulse buy because I don't really love Revolution. I like their concealers, but I have their highlighters that I've tried in the past and their eye palettes and their foundations I haven't gotten on with, and they're not a brand that I really bother to buy from. But when I was doing my makeup course in 2020. I went shopping with one of the girls when we got our university, and she picked up this, which is The Revolution and Roxy, who's Roxoris on YouTube. And I was like, oh, that's nice. And she's like, swatch it, same thing. So this is the contour and highlight palette. So as you can see, I haven't actually used much of it, but this side is like your contoury side and these are your highlights. I think the only ones I would use would probably maybe these three if I was going, or these two. And I did consider selling it, but yeah, I've just held on to it. It's alright, it's alright. Okay, then I have my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I've got it in the shade Light. Oh, it smells like tropical holidays, and it is gorgeous. And as you can see, I have made a dent in it. Again, I've had this for ages. Even like it's the wee thingy's broke, but it smells so good and it works fine, so I ain't getting rid. Then I have this. So see, when it comes to cheaper brands, I prefer this brand MUA Cosmetics over Revolution personally. So this is their bronzer. I got this in the Latest in Beauty subscription boxes when I used to get them. And this is a matte bronzing powder in the shade Solar. And this is it. And again, it's nice and subtle, but it works for me. Cheap as chips. Really love it. And keep one in place here. You stay there. Then I have this one here by Tarte, and this snazzy packaging. This says Park Avenue Princess. Now again, this looks like nothing to most people, and most people want to be orange. But yeah, again, this works for me and I like it. Now this product is not a bronzer, but it's too dark for me. So it is the KVD Beauty Good Apple, and this is in Tan 066, and as you can see, it is most definitely not my shade. But the reason I got it in a darker shade was to see if I could use it as a cream bronzer. And it does kind of work, and you can really manipulate it and work it in. So I got it for that purpose. And then, of course, I have got my amazing Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. And this isn't the new one. I got this a few months before the new formulation came out with the different shades. But I love this. And it smells divine. But there's so much of it, you're just never going to really get through that, are you? But yeah, absolutely love it. And then the last two that I have are both from Fenty. So I have the normal one in the Sun. Again, to some people they'll be like, what the hell is that? But I don't know. Bronzers worry me. Like, I just don't want to look mental. And then I've got the cream one in Butter Biscuit. Oh, and I love this. I love it so much. So I want to get more bronzers to try along the way, and I definitely would like to get more cream bronzers to try, because I do love me a cream product. So let me know in the comments. Oh Christ, excuse my language. Let me know in the comments what are your favourite bronzers and what bronzers you think that I should get to try. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell to be notified of when I next upload, and I'll see you next time. Bye.